still no way I'ma throw the towel in. Me and HB standing 5'7" and still looking down on bums and towering.
Never heard it like this. Back to back, beat for beat, hey. Bring it back. I gave you boys a break, now y'all gotta deal with me. I try to give them the game, they ain't keep it real with me. I had homies I was supposed to come up and get rich with me. I had some shorties I was supposed to stay down and had kids with me. Long story, it's a lot. Now my circle's so small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was repping Grape Street, I'm turning up the watch, beating up the beat, yeah.
What I'm saying is, this is the end.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We're going to go play action with Penix. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is brought in.
Penix's pass complete to Brennan Thompson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Irvin. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop it.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Folk. to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
There's Hurst downfield. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
3 yards. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, here's Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jared Hurst into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. So, on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Once again, it's Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
The tackle by Elijah Cansey. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 7. And the Falcons first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that smart. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
It's third down. They need 6 for the first down. On the handoff, it is Allen. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Here's Barkley, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
Penix on third down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Give. This is Irving. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, Baker. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep, and it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 35-yard line.
Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Caleb Downs on the stop. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one taken in by Thompson. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Here's first and 10.
First down, Falcons.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Now, Folk, on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop him.
27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. To throw is Mayfield. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play for the Buccaneers.
30.
And even 30 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. On first and 10, here's Baker. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his man, and Hurst has it. 18 yards on the connection. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And nothing doing there. He's going to go down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Mayfield to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Crisp down. Touchdown, Tampa. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here at the break.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action now with Penix. And that is incomplete. As was intended for Kyle Pitts.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Falcons going to send out their new punter here in 2026, Jake Bailey. Tez Johnson deep for Tampa Bay.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Baker going to tap this one forward. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jared Verse working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone.
on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Avon Thibodeau with the stop.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Quick throw, RPO, and he's got Hurst. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain
Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. He'll air it out down the middle. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he is out of bounds.
A gain of 14. And the Falcon 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
44 yards on the play. 1st down, Atlanta.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the Buccaneers' 24-yard line.
To throw is Penix. That's the tight end, Pitts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he is going to have that Falcons 1st down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4.
First down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down.
And he'll take this one in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Atlanta. Vote now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Buccaneers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop.
At their own 26-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Down the field, a connection with Hurst. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a first down.
On 1st down is Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Up to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
2nd and 17 at the 45-yard line.
Regular. King.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and long. Baker to throw. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Mayfield. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
On the handoff, it's Allen. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. But from Miami, they're on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. Wow, look up, see defender all over him. Stopped him behind the line of scrimmage. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 9. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. A gain of 14. Good way to start the fourth quarter with a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Penix. The throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And third down coming up.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll try to run. And he is not going to get there. Short of marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On second down, Baker. Pass right, catch made, that's Bell. Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Now a little hop pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
10-yard line.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, and that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and Fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Left side, he's got Bell. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Falcons' 5-yard line.
So they have it 2nd and 1. A give. This is Irvin. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 3-yard
now Penix
line.
to throw on 2nd down. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's taken down up past the 35. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down. Al-Qadim Muhammad in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. On second down, Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, Folk on for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Hey, alert, alert, alert.
They go play action with Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his man, and Hurst has it. And he's taken down up past the 35. So from the 36, it is first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's going to take a shot downfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Folk now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead.
41. Buccaneers 7.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Johnson now to return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a